More than 150 students and recent graduates gathered at the White House this afternoon for a so-called youth summit to discuss Obamacare and other issues that might affect young Americans. Notably absent from the summit, however, a representative from the National College Republicans. And that's because her application to attend was rejected. I am shocked at this. So we had to ask her to come on the show. Here now is Alex Smith, National Chair of the College Republicans. Alex, thank you for coming on. I appreciate it. Let me just ask you, when you applied to this gala White House event, did the application ask you what political party you belong to?
It did not, but my email address gave away that I worked for the College Republican National Committee.
Okay, but if you had gotten around that, you think you would have had a better chance of getting invited, or are these all just campaign workers?
You know, I think my theory is on this is that the president has nothing left to give young people, so he can't have diverse voices in the audience because there's no room for a genuine discussion on this issue. All
right, let's go to this issue. Now, you got a new poll out by the, the Harvard School of Politics.
Yep.
And it's a bad, nasty poll. Obama's approval rating for people 18 to 29, young people, 18 to 29, his approval rating's down to 41%, which, by the way, tracks it for all people. And on Obamacare, his approval rating, Alex, is 34%. Now, those are real low numbers from a major Obama constituency, the so-called millennium young people. Why is his approval plunging?
I think it's pure sticker shock. I think that younger voters are when they're able to see the exchanges, when they're able to see the plans, are seeing that their premiums have gone up nearly 200%, and they just can't afford it. This is a generation that has more educational, personal, and national debt than any other generation in history. So they're just doing a cost calculation and saying it's not worth it.
Is some of this, by the way, your generation is better at computers and technology than my generation sure is. I'm a baby boom guy. Is it because the website was so bad, so poorly designed, and the president kind of lied about it? Is that part of the issue here? It's just like uncool website?
Well, I don't think the president did himself any favors when he compared it to websites that millennials use every day, like Kayak and other websites where younger voters typically are, because those websites work. Those websites are clean. The interface doesn't crash. And I think that it certainly didn't help from a cosmetic standpoint, the president's argument that health care would be beneficial to everyone and would be working on time.
All right, Alex, another question. I'm trying to understand this whole issue. I mean, the guy's just got real bad numbers among one of his key constituencies, which tell me there's great political change going on out there. Did his falsehoods, in other words, going out there for several years and saying, if you like your insurance, you can keep it. If you like the doctor, you can keep it. Turns out that is simply not the case. Did those falsehoods hurt him among young people who like to be close to as pure as the driven snow? Were they offended by that?
Without a doubt. I mean, this is a generation that especially values authenticity,
right.
And the president did not display that when he told the American people that if they liked their plan, they could keep it. If they liked their doctor, they can keep it. That's sort of the next wave of disappointments coming in this whole healthcare rollout. And young people recognize that. They understand when they've been lied to. And unfortunately, this president did so when he told people that they could keep their plans. And now we see younger voters, who a lot of whom are in college and have these so-called junk plans through their colleges or universities, getting thrown off of them.
Yeah, I think a lot of young people I've talked to were just offended by what I'm politely calling falsehoods. I think that really killed the guy. But I think the whole operation killed the guy. Anyway, Alex Smith, I would invite you. If there's a Republican conference, I would love to have you, and I'm grateful and thankful that you came on our program. All
Thank you,
best
Larry.
of luck. You bet. Now, check this